The teen wizard Harry Potter, but now actor Daniel Radcliffe is taking his first strides with his magical wand and is starring in the new indie movie December Boys.
Misty's the youngest and he's a good artist. And Spark's got good energy. He's the fastest, wins all the races.
What about you? Are you good at anything? I know it's not singing.
Well, I don't want to be adopted. What's the big deal about parents anyway?
And we're so happy to have him here with us. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to this side of the pond.
Thank you very much indeed. Very good to be here.
It must be. So what do you, how many times have you been to New York? Do you like it?
I think about 4 or 5 times now.
Yeah?
I think. Yeah, no, probably more than that actually. It's got to be because I've come here for every Harry Potter film to date, so that's at least 5 times.
Yeah, that's a
lot.
lot.
And this is my 6th.
So what's it like, being in a movie that's not Harry Potter for a change? Is it a completely different experience for you?
In terms of the atmosphere on the set, it was pretty similar because most film crews are the same in the fact that you just got a group of people who are pulling together to make the best film possible. So the atmosphere was sort of the same, but it was very refreshing to be able to have more, because with Harry you sort of have to work within the parameters of the book and what's already been laid out, but with Maps there was more room for experimentation, just playing around with the character and having fun with it.
That must be a refreshing experience. And you guys have the bond on set that, like the similar bond that you have on the Harry Potter set, since you guys had all worked together so often?
Yes, I mean, there's in the film there's me and 3 other boys who are all younger than me, and I did feel quite paternal towards them and protective of them, just because I remember, they're 12 and on a film set, and when I was 12 and on a film set I was having a great time and I wanted to try and make sure they had a good time as well.
So what was your advice to them? Given now that you're a movie veteran, so to speak, even though you're still young, what was your advice to the young co-stars?
I didn't really give them any advice, to be honest. I think, they're all, if I had been as professional as they were when I was 12, I think we would have made Harry Potter 2 in half the time.
Oh, really?
They're all pretty
It's
impressive.
because you were unprofessional?
Well, no,
I don't think
not
that's why.
But also it was, these kids, they're all really, really bright, sensitive kids. So, yeah, I didn't really have much to say to them in terms of advice.
Now, let's talk about Harry Potter. What, are you going to be in the next movies? Because I know there was a lot of rumor and innuendo that you and Emma hadn't signed on yet. Is it happening?
I didn't hear about any of that because I'd always signed on. But yeah, no, I'm definitely doing them. I start Harry Potter 6 in about 10 days or something.
Wow.
Yeah.
And do you have a favorite?
Of the books?
Yeah.
Or of the films?
Well, both.
My favourite book is probably book 3, or actually book 7 now that it's come out. But my favourite film is the 5th film.
Really?
Yeah.
Why is that?
I loved working with David Yates, and I think he did something remarkable to come into a series that's been so well established and make it his own.
Well, also a lot of talk that you were recently on London's West End in the play Equus, and there's a lot of hoopla over the nudity. Were you surprised by all the attention? And that's a clean version.
Yeah, it is. I wasn't surprised by it. I didn't understand it because I think the bigger issue in the play is that the character blinds 6 horses with a metal spike.
Which of course we never heard about over here.
Right,
we only heard about the nudity.
The nudity, because a lot of people that make that criticism haven't read the play. But so no, I didn't really understand it, but I wasn't surprised by it at all. And hopefully I'll be next year, sometime late next year, I'll be doing it in New York.
Oh, that would be great.
Yeah.
So do you have any other plans to do film where, now that you're older, where you could really have a love interest and, do
definitely.
those things?
I haven't read, there's nothing that I sort of planned, but yeah, absolutely. I just want
any
to start
chance of a love scene in Harry Potter?
In Harry Potter?
That's what I'm hinting at.
What kind of love scene?
I don't know. You're older.
There's certainly a lot of kissing in the 6th film. Don't laugh. I'm not being.
Sorry, I have to embarrass you a little bit. You're like, you're getting older before our very eyes.
No, I don't know. That's sort of up to the writers and directors more.
So you'll do whatever.
But I'd be up for it.
I think J.K. Rowling's got a lot to say, right?
Yeah.
All right. So we'll have to see what happens. Well, it's so good to have you.
Thank you very much
and
indeed.
Thanks for getting up early.
Not at all.
And December Boys opens in select theaters on September 14th and nationwide on September 21st. And coming up the next hour, Ben Foster joins us live to talk about his new movie, 3:10 to Yuma.
What a pleasure, Daniel. Thank you. All right.